y'all. So here's the foam with the famous straps. This is a 2-part box. You got a top part and you got a lower part. All right, let's check out what's inside the box. All right, y'all, so this right here is the top part of the box. This is the top level. Here you go with all the parts. This looks like it's all the tentacles and yeah, it's a bunch of damn parts. So with the plastic on, let's take a look with them off. And here it is, guys. This is all the parts on the top with the plastics off, and these are all the parts. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lower part. All right, guys, and here it is, lower part. You have Carnage, the whole bust, and it looks like you got some more tentacles there as well. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Sick Mansion Collectibles. This is a place where we review high-end statues and other statues, all kind of stuff. We have fun here. We just have a good time here, man. Want to welcome everybody to the show. And first and foremost, if this is the first time you're watching this channel, if you happen to just land on this channel, please hit that like button. Show me some support. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell and turn on all post notifications so you know when the next video drops. But more importantly, hit that like button. Doesn't cost anything, nothing at all. So all you guys, everybody, my followers, please hit that like button. Before we go a little further, give me a couple seconds. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate the love. It actually helps the channel grow. It helps, you know, it lets other people see the video that more than likely wouldn't have found the video. So thank you for your support. I really do appreciate you guys. Love you guys. You already know what it is. Also, another announcement. Yes, Sick Mansion Collectibles will be live in the San Diego Comic-Con. Yes, sir. Woo! Yes, sir. We have our brother, the Jedi designer, Design Jedi, my boy, my brother. He's going to be out there live, and we're going to be there from the beginning to the end. We're going to be there for 3 days. It's going to be Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. But we're going to be there from when he's at the door, when he gets in, and everything. So if all you guys got any questions about what y'all want to see at the San Diego Comic-Con so we can get there and film it for you guys and show it to you guys live, please feel free to leave a comment below. Flood the comments below. Let me know what y'all want to see so we can get that all set up for you guys. And I will announce the dates and the time that we're going to be going live, all right? So when I announce that, please hit that reminder so that you all get reminders so y'all can be there live. It's going to be like you're actually there. It's going to be a whole different experience, a whole different thing that anybody's ever done before. It's going to be pretty dope, man. And another announcement, this Saturday we're going to be doing the giveaway. We're going to be doing the statue giveaway. We're going to pick a winner on the Saturday Night Raw show live on the air. So all of you that's been commenting, all the guys that are subscribed to the channel and have been commenting and following the directions to win that statue, now the opportunity, here it is. We're gonna announce it on Saturday. So everybody stay tuned to see if you won that statue. We're gonna announce the next statue giveaway for the 2,500 subscriber sometime during the week. But with all that being said, kind of out of breath. Give me a minute. I caught my breath again. All right, guys, so we're going to get straight to this phenomenal statue. Here we have this life-size Queen Studios Carnage bust. This is a phenomenal bust. It's all sculpted, all polystone. This is badass. Love it. A couple of little plastic pieces on it, but it doesn't even equal out. This is all sculpted. Beautiful piece. We're going to take a look at this, and then, you never know, maybe we'll put him and Venom together for the first time ever. Two production pieces head to head and see what's good. You know how we do it here. It might just happen. But with that being said, let's get ahead and start, guys. We're going to take a look at the base, and then we're going to work our way up and work our way up throughout the whole body, man. This is exciting. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so we're going to start right here in the back and the bottom of the base. This is a very nicely sculpted base. I love the way they did the back part of this base to give it it kind of looks like vines, but we know what it is. It's all the symbiote building up, you know, to attach to Carnage's body. This is really nicely sculpted. I love the red paint that they used for this. You got a lot of darker shadings and darker reds and some shades of grays and blacks, just to give it that shade effect and to give it the depth. The paintwork, man, they did a great job with that. It looks really good. If you look right there, there's a couple of tentacles that are coming up and making their way up. Really nice out of the base. Is really cool. I love the way that it has motion. All the tentacles on the statue just have motion to it. They did a great job. There's nothing flat about it. It's really nice. Let's get ahead and start working our way straight up the base. And if you can see in the base, this tentacle entwinement, vine look of the symbiote just growing all the way up to the back. Really nicely sculpted. There's some texturing to it. Looks really nice. I just love the way that there's motion and scope to the entire thing of the back. There's nothing flat about it. It looks real good. It tells a story, and it just makes the base, and it just gives the base a different look. It's just really nice. If you look at that, man, that's pretty cool looking, man. That's really nice scope. Love what they did there. All right, with that being said, we're going to get ahead and we're going to start and take a look at his left shoulder, work our way around the base, and then we'll finalize it by looking at this beautiful portrait. All right, so let's get ahead and start right here at the shoulder. Let's work our way up. Check it out. Well, when we start right here at the shoulder, the first thing that you're going to see is this little tentacle that's coming up, and then you have this medium-sized tentacle that's wrapping around. Really nicely detailed. I love the way they did that. And if you look really good at the shoulder area and his trap area, gigantic trap, by the way, you're gonna see the black symbiote that's growing on his body. Now, I love what they did with that. I just love it. I'm impressed what they did. It's different from the Venom, because the Venom, as you all know, Venom he's a black character, so you really can't see the symbiote growing on his body. You can really, by the shade work in that, you can see it. But on here, being the Carnage is red, you can see the symbiote, the black part of the symbiote, growing on him and attaching to his body. What I love about this is that this is not flat. This is actually sculpted. It has texturing to it. It's just really nice, man. It has flow to it. Beautiful. I love the way they did that. And it's just phenomenal, man. So let's get ahead and jump back up to this, and let's check this out. All right, so when you start taking a look at the skin, the skin has a lot of texturing to it. I love the texturing to the skin. Beautiful, man. Beautiful texturing work. I love the sculpt of the musculage. The muscles on this look really nice. As it keeps going around right there, when you look at the trap, you're gonna look at this other gigantic tentacle that's coming out of his trap. beautiful. I love the way they have the black symbiote that's also attached to that tentacle that's coming out of his trap. Really nice. The trap muscle is sculpted very nice, gigantic muscle, beautiful muscles. I love what they did with the neck area and all the musculage on the neck and the floor on the neck. All the texturing on the red areas of Carnage looks badass. Really nice, man. So it keeps going around. You start looking at the chest. Really nice musculage on the chest as well. More of the black symbiote that's sculpted on the skin. Really cool, man. That they did a great job with that. It keeps going to the other chest, the same thing. You can see the stretch of the muscle on his chest has been sculpted. Really nice. There's still a lot of texturing on there to the skin. There's nothing here that's missing any kind of texturing. Other shoulder, great job. Beautiful job with the texturing on that. As it keeps turning around, you're gonna start seeing these other symbiotes that's under his under the part of the part that's sculpted that's missing of his body, and they have the tentacles that's coming out of there too, that's filling out those empty areas. It looks really great, really nice job. I love what they did here. All of this is just, everything's not empty on the statue. Everything's filling in parts where you would think that you would want to put it at. Another thing I would like to say real quick is this has more tentacles than the Venom bust. And I see why. They just had to do it. They had to do it just to bring it and stand it out even more. Let's go ahead and take a look at his back and then work our way up his neck and everything. And just badass, man. So when we start right here in the back, once again, you're gonna see all the sculpt work on these muscles, and it looks great. Very nice, very nice. Like, you can identify exactly what it is. It doesn't look like a hot mess. Everything is on point. You can still see all of that skin texturing. Man, beautiful. Love the way the symbiote is attached to his body again, and it's just spreading out. Every part of his body has a trace of the symbiote that's wrapping and taking him over. Love the way the symbiote is crawling right up of his spine, going right up behind his neck, all the way up over his head. Beautiful, man. I love the skull work and just the sculpt of the head. Great work. Beautiful sculpt, man. They did a real phenomenal job with this piece, man. I really like the way that they added all these tentacles around this. It is phenomenal. They did a great job. Let's get ahead and take a look at this portrait. This portrait is out of this world. Check this out. All right, guys, so let's get ahead and start right here on the side of his head. Man, this is phenomenal work. You're gonna see all the symbiote, once again, is wrapping all around his body. Like I said before, it's just everywhere around his body it's just everywhere. I love the way they sculpted all of that. They gave it all depth. It's beautiful. I love the way they painted it. It's like flat and gloss at the same time. Great, phenomenal, man. Love the way it's wrapping around the outline of the eye just to give the eye even more depth. Really nice. Another thing I love about the eye is not flat. It's not like a flat white paint or sculpt. This actually has texturing in it as well. If you look real good, you can actually see the symbiote growing on his eye, but it's white. But you can see the shape of it. It looks really nice. The shade work they did on this is phenomenal. They got tinges of red, tinges of blues and blacks and everything in grays mixed up with the white. Looks phenomenal to make that just stand out. It looks incredible. Love the way they sculpted the cheek and everything. Incredible. Now, when you take a look at the side of his mouth, and you're gonna see the flesh part where the upper jaw and bottom jaw, the flesh that attaches those two pieces of his body, of his head. Man, they did a great job with that. It looks incredible. Looks like real flesh. Love the way that they put the resin on that, and they got all of the saliva all over the place, man. All over the place on there. They got thick parts of saliva, thin, and then the high gloss on it just to give it that wet effect. Beautiful job on that. Beautiful job on that. It's incredible, man. That bottom jaw, great scope. Everything about it just looks phenomenal. When we take a look at his teeth are incredible. They did such a great job with the sculpt of his teeth, all individually sculpted. None of these teeth are the same size. It's great. Love the way that they painted it. Straight black. It looks kind of flat, but then with lighting, some areas look like it's highlighted with gloss. Really nice, man. The teeth look like they could do some severe damage. It's just incredible. It looks like a piranha's mouth. The bottom part of the teeth and the bottom jaw, phenomenal job with that, with the scope with the teeth. Great job with that, man. Love it. Love the paintwork. Love everything about it, man. They just did a great job with that, man. It's just incredibly phenomenal. Now let's go ahead and go back up. Let's take a look at the forehead area, the other eye. Man, they did some great work here. When we take a look at the forehead area, look at how you see the impression and the wrinkles and everything that was sculpted on there behind the symbiote. Phenomenal. All the texturing still on the red parts of the body, phenomenal. Great job. Love the paintwork, love all of that. The top of the head, phenomenal scope. They just did a great job. You look between his eyes, man, it's incredible. I love this. The other eye, they blew it out of the park too. They knocked it out the water. You got this little tentacle, this black tentacle that's going over his eye. That's a part that you could peg in. It gives it that really nice effect, like it's growing over his eye. Really cool. Nice paint job with the eye, with the coloring. The same thing as the other eye. Phenomenal, man. This is just a great piece. It looks great. It's crazy. But let's get ahead and take a look at one of the main features of the statue. They did a phenomenal job with this tongue. Let's take a close look at this tongue. Let's check it out. All right, guys. So we're gonna start right here in the back area of the tongue, where it's coming out of the inside of his mouth. First of all, the sculpt on the inside of this mouth is incredible. The attention to detail with this, on the roof of his mouth, and the coloring and everything that they did in the paintwork. They got like this cherry-looking paint with these blacks that's been shaded in it, covered with a high gloss of the resin to give it like the whole mouth is entirely wet. Love the way they did that. The tongue is incredible coming out of Venom's mouth. It pegs in. It looks really good. I love the texturing, the shape, and everything that they did with it throughout the entire tongue. Wherever you look at, you're gonna see these drip marks of saliva and thick parts of saliva, just flat parts of saliva. Really nice. As the tongue goes around and it starts wrapping around, you start looking at the tip, and it just splits like, you know, typical Carnage. The tongue splits and everything, and is wrapping and intertwining around each other. Then at the tip of the tongues, you're gonna see the resin just dripping, looking like just straight up saliva dripping off his body. Incredible, man. It just looks phenomenal. I'm so happy that I got this in my collection. And now let's get ahead and take a look at the bottom part of the base again. They give you this really nice signage that they put here as a plaque that attaches to the base. It says Carnage. I love the font that they use. Is a classic comic book Carnage font. Really nice. I love the way they got the black background sculpted behind the letters to give it that depth and give it a 3D effect. Really nice. Now you can leave this on the statue if you like, or you can take it off the statue. You know, it's your preference. Now if you do take it off, you're gonna see the little peg hole there. It's a shame they didn't give us like a tentacle to put on there and attach it in case you don't want to put the plaque. But that's a hit or miss thing. You know what I'm saying? That's just, nitpick thing. But they did a phenomenal job. It's a great job. Love what they did with it. So big kudos to Queen Studios for delivering to us another incredible bust. There is no Carnage bust like this on the planet. None. Man, this is just badass. And it is one of the most detailed busts I've ever seen. This is very heavy. It has a lot of weight to it. So it was very well made. It's just beautiful, man. The sculpt on this is incredible. Paint, incredible. The detail, phenomenal. Everything, they knocked it out the park. I'm so happy I was able to pull the trigger on this and get this in the house. I'm happy, man. This is great. This is awesome. With that being said, man, I hope y'all like the video. And if you do like the video, please hit that like button right now. Hit that like button. Show your boy some support. Doesn't cost you anything. Show your boy some love. Hit that subscribe button. Man, this is one of many of the Queen Studios buses that I've pulled the trigger on, and I'm all in. Not all of them, because it's $4,000, $5,000 bus. Sick ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm in for quite a few buses. I got a lot of things coming in. Got 2 buses right there in boxes that I haven't done anything with yet. I'm gonna do reviews for them, and you guys will be able to see that real quick. But man, With that being said, man, don't forget, we're going to be coming live from San Diego Comic-Con. I'm going to give you guys more information about that. But with that being said, y'all know what it is. Y'all know how it goes. Let's go! Wait a minute. I promised y'all something. Here it is. Boom! For the first time, guys, I got my homies here. My boy Carnage and my boy Venom. Side by side. Now, this is, keep in mind, this is on a stand. So this is a little bit lower, I would say about 3 inches lower than this big fella right here. But here it is, guys. Always on Sick Mansion is always the first thing. The two production pieces right next to each other. You can see exactly how they look right next to a human. Yes, I'm human. But this is awesome, man. This is an incredible piece. These two pieces together looks phenomenal. Man, this is incredible. This is incredible, man. I love what I'm looking at. I love what I'm seeing. This is dope. I know y'all all loving this. But, you know, like I promised, I needed to show you guys this. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe right now. Hit the like button. It doesn't cost anything. But I thank you all for coming through. I appreciate you all. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how it goes. Let's go!